everyone. In the previous video, we have started the chapter quadratic equations. Now we will continue that chapter further. In the previous video, we have discussed the general form of a quadratic equation, that quadratic equations are of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. It is of this form, and in this a cannot be equal to 0 and abc are real numbers. And we have seen many examples of a quadratic equation, that how to solve and see that this is a quadratic equation or not. It must be in this form. And next we have done the solutions of a quadratic equation. That means the value of x for which that equation is satisfied. That is called the solution of a quadratic equation. And solution of a quadratic equation is the roots of a quadratic equation. We have done that, and we can find the roots of the quadratic equation by middle term splitting. That we have done. Now today in this video we will see next methods to find the roots of the quadratic equation. We will start with completing the square. Completing the square. We will do completing the square method to find the root of the quadratic equation. And after doing this completing the square method, we will deduct the formula, quadratic formula, to directly find the roots of the quadratic equation. Method of completing the square has some steps. So let us see what are those steps. Suppose a quadratic equation is given to you. That quadratic equation is 2x square 5x plus 3. Let us take this a quadratic equation. This is not a polynomial. This is an equation. So this is a quadratic equation. Now we have to find its root by completing the square method. Completing the square means you have to make this side some number whole square. Okay. So first step to do this is you have to make the coefficient of x square 1. Always first step is make coefficient of x square equal to 1. We have to make this. So for making this, we have to divide equation by 2. Divide equation by 2. On dividing this equation by 2, we get x square minus 5 by 2x plus 3 by 2, and 0.2 is 0. Okay. Now second step. Second step you have to do is adding and subtracting the square of half of coefficient of x, half of the coefficient of x. How you have to do is, आपने जो coefficient है x का coefficient ये है, इसका half क्या हो जाएगा? 5/4. इसका स्क्वायर ऐड करना है और सब्ट्रैक्ट करना है इस इक्वेशन. Like, why we have to do this? We have to do is to make the formula a plus b whole square. We will make, on this side we will make a plus b whole square. Likewise, a square plus 2ab plus b square. We will make this formula. Okay. So we have to add and subtract the square of half of. So x square minus 5/2x plus 3/2. We have to add half of this. Half of this is 5/4. Square we have to add, and we have to subtract this. Okay. On making this, you will see that this side we will make a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. We have to complete the square. How we will complete the square? If it is a plus b whole square, the formula is a square plus 2ab plus b square. And if it is a minus b whole square, the formula is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Is it so? So a square and b square are positives in both the formulas. So for completing the square, we will take this and the positive this, because a square and b square are positives. And what we have to see is either 2ab is positive or negative. So here 2ab is negative. So these three terms together will make, third step is, these three terms together will make x minus 5 by 4 whole square. Is it so? If we will open this whole square, what we get is x square minus 2a into b plus b square. We will get this 3 terms. So we can write these 3 terms as equal to a minus b whole square. So we will do is, we will take other both terms to that side. If we take them to that side, it becomes 25 upon 16 minus 3 by 2. Okay? And on solving this side, x minus 5 by 4 whole square, it becomes 16 LCM. 25 minus 24, it becomes 1 by 16. Okay? And here x minus 5 by 4 whole square becomes 1 by 4 whole square. 1 by 16 is 1 by 4 whole square. And what you do is taking square root both sides. Square root both sides. What we get here is x minus 5 by 4, and what here we get is plus minus 1 by 4. Why we get here plus minus 4? Because plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 will give you 1 by 16, and minus 1 by 4 will give you 1 by 16. So both will come over here. Anyone can be the solution. So x becomes 5 by 4 plus minus 1 by 4. So x becomes 5 by 4 plus 1 by 4, comma 5 by 4 minus 1 by 4. On solving this, what we get is 3 by 2 and 6 by 4, that is 3 by 2, and here we get a 1. So these are the two roots of quadratic equation. Roots of quadratic equation. These two are the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, simply you can find the roots of the quadratic equation by splitting the middle term also, but this we have done second method to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Now we will deduct the formula for a quadratic equation. Like directly we will deduct the formula to find the roots of the quadratic equation. Let us see first the formula. That formula is x equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is a quadratic formula. This is a quadratic formula. We will deduct this formula by using the method of completing the square. General form of a quadratic equation is this. So first step of your completing the square is to make the coefficient of x square 1. So dividing by a throughout the equation, we get this. And second method is making it complete the square. What we have to do is we have to add and subtract the square of coefficient of x. Coefficient of x is b by a. So we will add half of coefficient x square minus half of coefficient of x square on both sides. Okay. Now this and this term will make x plus b by 2a whole square. Rest over terms we will take to the other side. That becomes b square upon 4a square minus c by a. Is it so? This and this and this together, these three terms will make x plus b upon 2a whole square. The adding and subtracting here we are doing just because to make the whole square here. Okay, it does not affect our equation. Adding and subtracting does not affect our equation. Equation is same, just we are doing this step to make this whole square. The method is completing the square. So here on solving, left hand side this, and here it becomes 4a square b square minus 4ac. Okay, and see what we have to do next is, you have to do simply, you have to take square root both sides. On taking square root both sides, square cancels out, and here it becomes plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 4a square. We get this. Okay, x plus b by 2a we get here is plus minus under root b square minus 4ac and upon 2a, because this is 2a whole square, 2a whole square, and this square cancels out with this root. We get here is 2a. Okay. So we will take b to that side, that is x equal to minus b upon 2a plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Taking LCM, we get x equal to minus b plus minus under root b square upon 4a c upon 2a. We get x this. So this x will give two values, that will x is minus b plus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and other root will be minus b minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2. In this way we can get the two values of x. The method is called completing the square method. By doing this method full, you can find the roots of the quadratic equation. But on using directly this formula, comparing a, b, c of your quadratic equation with the general form, you can get directly the solution of a quadratic equation or roots of the quadratic equation or the values of x for which that quadratic equation is satisfied. So this is the deduction of the quadratic formula. This is a quadratic formula. Okay. Now let us see the question. Question is, let us take x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. The same quadratic equation we have done as by middle term splitting. Now we will do the same quadratic equation by quadratic formula and see that the roots will come out to be same. We can use the quadratic formula also. So what we have to do here is we have to compare it with general form. We have to compare this quadratic equation with general form. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5. We have to take signs also with this ABC because here this is positive. So b will be minus 5 to get negative here. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 5, c is equal to 6. Okay. Now using that quadratic formula, you get x is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is your formula. So minus 5. One negative is with your formula and the second negative is with b. So minus of minus 5 plus minus under root minus 5 square minus 4. What is your a here? 1. What is your c here? 6 upon 2. What is your a here? 1. So x equal to minus minus plus 5 plus minus under root minus 5 square 25 minus 6 4 is 24 upon 2. What you get here is x is 5 plus 1 by 2 comma 5 minus 1 by 2 plus negative, and x equal to 6 by 2, that is 3, 4 by 2, that is 2. So these are the roots of this quadratic equation. In this way you can use simply the quadratic formula to find the roots of the quadratic equation. And let us take another example. 2x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. This. Now comparing it with general form, a is 2, b is minus 2 root 2 and c is 1. So x will be minus of minus 2 root 2. Formula is minus b. So b is minus 2 root 2. Negative is with formula plus minus under root. What is b? Minus 2 root 2 whole square minus 4 into a into c upon 2 into a. So x is equal to 2 root 2 plus minus 2 root 2 whole square. 2 root 2 whole square. This will give 2 square into root 2 square. This cancels out. 4 into 2, that is 8. This will be equal to 8. So under root of 8 minus 4 2s are 8. 8 minus 8 upon 4. So 8 minus 8 will be 0. So 2 root 2 plus minus 0 upon 4. That means s is equal to 2 root 2 upon 4. That means x will give you values 1 by 2 root 2. X will be having two values because it is a quadratic equation. So in this case, your both the two roots are the same, and that is equal to 1 by 2 root 2 or 1 by root 2. These two are the values of x and the roots of the quadratic equation. In this case, this equation, your roots of the quadratic equation came out to be same. you will see nature of roots. Nature of roots. In this quadratic formula, this term that is x is equal to minus b plus minus under root, we say it d, discriminant, upon 2a. This d is going to tell you the nature of roots. Generally what happens, there will be 3 cases generally for a quadratic equation. 3 cases. We are given a quadratic equation, हमारे पास 3 ही बातें होती हैं कि इसके रूट्स किस तरह के आएंगे. रूट्स इसके 2 ही आएंगे, ये हमें पता है, ठीक है. अब वो 2 रूट्स किस किस तरह के आएंगे, या तो वो अलग अलग होंगे, डिस्टिंक्ट होंगे. ऑब्वियसली रियल रूट ही आते हैं हमारे पास, रियल नंबर्स ही आते हैं. कोई डिस्टिंक्ट होंगे मतलब अलग अलग होंगे दोनों, या फिर दोनों सेम होंगे. सेम दोनों आएंगे. जैसे हमने लास्ट में ही क्वेश्चन किया था, एक के डिफरेंट आ रहे थे, डिस्टिंक्ट रियल रूट आ रहे थे, और एक के सेम रियल रूट आ रहे थे. या फिर तीसरी कंडीशन हो सकती है कोई रियल रूट ही ना हो. वो कंडीशन कब आएगी, जब हमारे पास b स्क्वायर माइनस 4ac अंडर रूट के अंदर नेगेटिव बन जाएगा. अंडर रूट के अंदर कोई नेगेटिव नंबर बन जाएगा, लेट इट बी माइनस a, ऐसा कुछ बन जाएगा. तो अंडर रूट के अंदर नेगेटिव तो हमने अभी तक सॉल्व नहीं करा. ऐसा कोई नंबर है हमारे पास कि जिसका स्क्वायर करें और नेगेटिव आ जाए? नहीं है ना. तो हम इस टाइप के जो फॉर्म बन जाएगी उसमें हम कह देंगे कि रियल रूट है ही नहीं इक्वेशन का. तो हमारे पास 3 जनरल केसेस बनेंगे, ठीक है. जब d 0 होगा, यहाँ पर क्या होगा कि d 0 होगा. जब d 0 होगा तो हमारे पास सिर्फ माइनस बी अपॉन 2a वैल्यू आएगी. जब d 0 हो जाएगा तो सिर्फ ये वाली वैल्यू आएगी और वो दोनों सेम होंगी, जैसे हमने लास्ट क्वेश्चन में देखा भी. और अगर d कुछ आएगा, d तो डिस्टिंक्ट रूट आ जाएंगे. अगर d माइनस नेगेटिव आएगा ऐसा, तो हम कह देंगे उसके रियल रूट नहीं. ये 3 केसेस ही बनेंगे, ठीक है. तो हम कैसे देखेंगे नेचर ऑफ रूट्स, हम d से देखेंगे. सो वी विल से दैट फ्रॉम हियर योर डिस्क्रिमिनेंट विल बी, you will say this a discriminant is d, capital D, you will say it b square minus 4ac. The value of this will tell us the nature of the roots. If first case, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 means positive under root. So positive under root will give you, this implies, what this implies is distinct real roots. Distinct real root. Second, if this is equal to 0, if this d will be equal to 0, you will get same real roots, equal real roots, you will see. Equal real roots. And in third case, b square minus 4ac negative less than 0. If this becomes negative, then you get no real root for that quadratic equation. No real root for that quadratic equation. These are the nature of roots. In this way you can tell by checking the discriminant. You doesn't have to solve whole the formula, just first check the discriminant. If it is greater than 0, you will get distinct roots. If it is equal to 0, you will get equal root. If it is less than 0, you will get no real root. Okay? This is a quadratic formula, and b square minus 4ac in a quadratic formula is known as capital D, that is discriminant, this and these 3 cases for to check the nature of roots. We'll take one question. Find the nature of roots of the equation x plus 1 by x equal to 3. Firstly, we have to make this equation in this form. That means we will take LCM first. This way. In this way. We'll take to this side. We get this. So in this, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3, c is equal to 1. And now for finding the nature of roots, just we have to find the discriminant. So we will say that discriminant equal to b square minus 4ac. What is b here? Minus 3. What is 4? A is 1, c is 1. So 9 minus 4. We get here is 5. So discriminant is greater than 0. This is positive term. So nature of roots is distinct real roots. You will get distinct real roots. You have to find discriminant, and simply you have to see it is greater than 0, less than 0, or equal to 0. And with this, you have done 3 cases. From that, you can deduct that it is distinct real roots case. Okay. Now let us see another. Sometimes the question comes like, find the value of k. Find the value of k in quadratic equation. Find the value of k in quadratic equation. 2x square plus kx plus 3 whose roots are equal. Question is given, find the value of k in quadratic equation this. इस क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन में हमें k की वैल्यू बतानी है whose roots are equal, जिसके रूट्स इक्वल हैं. You know इक्वल रूट्स की कंडीशन क्या थी हमारे पास? डिस्क्रिमिनेंट इज इक्वल टू 0 for equal roots. So discriminant b square minus 4 is equal to 0. And in this equation, what is your b? Your a is equal to 2, your b is equal to k, and your c is equal to 3. From this equation, comparing it with general form, so b square becomes k square minus 4, your a is 2 and c is 3. You will get this. And from here you can find the value of k. 4 to 8, 8 3 is 24 is equal to 0. So here you get k square equal to 24 and k will be plus minus under root 24. So this are the value of k for this quadratic equation whose roots are equal. In this way you can find the value of k. These types of questions come from this exercise, that is nature of roots. Okay, in this way you can find the nature of roots. And with this you have completed your quadratic equations chapter, and we have practiced completing the square also, and we have deduction of the quadratic formula. Now you have learned the discriminant and 3 cases how to find the nature of the roots. So thank you.